Have you ever wondered who was behind the invention of the very first automobile that set the wheels of the future in motion? Well, it all started with a genius named Carl Benz, who in the year 1885 designed and built the world's first practical automobile to be powered by an internal combustion engine. He called it the Benz Patent Motor Wagon. Now, this wasn't your sleek leather-seated Bluetooth-enabled machine, not even close. The Patent Motor Wagon was a three-wheeled vehicle with a rear-mounted engine. The engine, a single-cylinder two-stroke unit, was entirely Benz's creation. It was a vehicle that truly revolutionized the idea of personal mobility. This invention set a new course for transportation, turning what was once a luxury for the few into a convenience for the many. It was the genesis of a journey that led us to the high-speed, high-tech vehicles we know today. And so, the journey of cars began with a single step, or should we say a single drive. As the wheels of time turned, so did the wheels of cars. But when did cars transform into the classics we admire today? Let's journey back to a time when the automotive industry was still in its infancy, a period from the 1910s to the 1930s, often referred to as the Vintage Era. This was an era of revolution and transformation across the globe, and the automotive industry was no exception. The automobile's evolution from a luxury item for the ultra-rich into an accessible means of transportation for the masses was well underway. A standout from this era was the Ford Model T, an automotive titan that would forever change the way we view transportation. Henry Ford's creation was not just a car, it was a symbol of a new age. Designed for affordability and simplicity, the Model T brought mobility to the average American, leading to profound societal changes. In stark contrast to the accessibility of the Model T was the Rolls-Royce Phantom One. This was an automobile that screamed luxury and opulence. With its unparalleled attention to detail, the Phantom Y was more than just a car, it was a work of art. The unique characteristics of these classic cars are what make them so beloved. The design, for instance, was much more than just about aesthetics. It was about the statement the car made, its identity. The craftsmanship, too, was extraordinary. In an era before automation, every element of these vehicles was meticulously crafted by hand, resulting in an authenticity that's hard to find today. The Vintage Era was a time of incredible innovation and change. Cars went from being a novelty to an essential part of everyday life. They became more than just a means of transportation. They became symbols of status, freedom, and progress. These models, cherished for their artistry and engineering, marked the beginning of what we now know as classic cars. They're not just machines, they are pieces of history, each with its own story to tell. They represent the dawn of an era that forever changed the way we move, live, and dream. Post-World War II, the auto industry saw a massive transformation. But how did this impact our beloved classics? As the dust settled on the battlefields, industry giants turned their attention back to the production lines. The war had sparked a wave of technological advancements, and car manufacturing was no exception. In this era, cars underwent a metamorphosis, evolving from basic transportation machines to symbols of luxury and style. The technological leaps of the time introduced features that we now take for granted. Power steering, for instance, made its debut, easing the burden on drivers and making long drives less of a workout. This innovation was quickly followed by the introduction of air conditioning, a godsend in the sultry summer months, transforming car interiors from saunas into cool retreats. Meanwhile, automatic transmissions began to replace manual gearboxes, making driving more accessible to a broader population. The roar of the engine, the purr of the gears, the ease of control, all became part of an experience that was previously unheard of. Driving was no longer just about getting from point A to point B. It was about the journey, the sensation, the freedom. Let's not forget the iconic classic cars that emerged during this period. The Chevrolet Bel Air, for instance, became a symbol of the American dream. Its sleek design, coupled with the newfound ease of driving, made it an instant hit. Across the pond, the Jaguar XK120 took the world by storm, setting a new standard for sports cars with its breathtaking speed and elegant design. These post-war classics were more than just vehicles. They were a testament to human ingenuity, to our ability to rebuild and innovate even in the wake of devastation. They reflected the optimism and prosperity of the era, embodying the spirit of progress that defined the post-war years. The post-war era thus gave classics a new direction, blending old-world charm with new-age technology. The result was a breed of cars that captured the hearts of the world, leaving an indelible mark on automotive history that still resonates today. In our fast-paced world of electric and self-driving cars, where do these classic beauties fit in? In the realm of modern transportation, where vehicles are more about utility and technology, classic cars stand out as symbols of artistry, history, and emotion. They are the embodiment of an era gone by, yet they continue to capture our hearts with their timeless charm. Despite the rapid advancements in automotive technology, the love for classic cars has not waned. Quite the contrary, these vintage charmers have gained an elevated status as collector's items. Owning a classic car is not merely about possession, it's about preserving a piece of history. It's a testament to an automotive era that valued design, craftsmanship, and the human touch. And it's not just about nostalgia. These classics have a significant influence on modern car designs. Designers often draw inspiration from these historic models, incorporating elements of their timeless aesthetics into contemporary vehicles. The iconic silhouette of a 60s sports car or the elegant curves of a 50s sedan can often be seen reflected in the modern machines that grace our roads today. Classic car shows and auctions play a crucial role in keeping this legacy alive. They serve as platforms where enthusiasts and collectors can come together to celebrate these vintage masterpieces. These events are not just showcases of beautiful cars, they are also a tribute to the ingenuity and vision of the pioneers of the automotive world. Moreover, these gatherings are a testament to the enduring appeal of classic cars. They draw crowds of all ages, from the young who marvel at the craftsmanship to the old who reminisce about the good old days. The sight of a beautifully restored classic car can ignite a spark of fascination in the young and a sense of nostalgia in the old. Classic cars, with their timeless appeal, remind us of our journey and continue to shape our future on the road. They are an enduring symbol of our love for design, craftsmanship, and the spirit of innovation that drives us forward. So there you have it, the journey of classic cars, from inception to the present day. We've traveled through time, visiting the birth of the automobile, the rise of the classic car era, their evolution after the war, and their enduring appeal today. These automotive marvels, with their timeless design and engineering feats, continue to captivate us, bridging the gap between past and future. In the grand scheme of things, classic cars serve as a charming reminder of our past, and a link to our future, don't they?